Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a game called Toy Rush. It's available for free in the Play Store and I'm playing it on the new ASUS FonePad 7 tablet, the FE375CG model. This one is a tower defense and tower offense title. As you can see, I have my own turrets here and it's a card-based game. All the attacks you perform with 3D characters are done using those cards lined up right here. They can be bought, just like the ones you bought at your local magazine store or newspaper store. You know, there were little envelopes that came with newspapers or magazines. You rip them open and inside there were some cool cards. That's what you're doing here, but in a virtual way. So we have two currencies here. We have the tickets and we have the caps, you know, bottle caps, like the ones you picked up when you were little. And here we got the daily challenges. They will give you a lot of caps. These ones are the achievements you unlock that reward you with caps, and this one is my account. And that's the way to connect socially via Facebook. So the cards are divided into various sections. We have the ones that are related to defenses. We got the ones that are related to tech, beasts, plush, action cards, and we also have buildings, and finally all the cards. Some of them can be translated to resources. If you drag them onto the map, you can get tickets or caps, or you can build faster, or you can upgrade a certain building, but most of them are used for battles. So let's get to the defensive first. Those are my turrets and they're rubber bands. They have a certain level of health and they can be moved around if need be. I can simply enter the design mode and customize everything as I want it. You have aerial turrets and you have ground turrets. You can even add nifty modifications to your base, like a pirate chest, like toys and all sorts of test statues to make it look cooler. And that's the defense side. We also have a chat area, global and club. You can create a club or join a club if you want to be part of a community. Okay, now let's get to the battle area. So this is the campaign mode with a variety of difficulties, and this is the multiplayer area where you find enemies and then swap them if you think they're too hard to beat. So let's attack this guy. As I said, it's a card game, so you simply have to shell out cards and try to beat these turrets here. So we're dealing with bottle rockets that are anti-air towers, so we better use terrestrial units because these are aerial defenses. I'm going to send in the unicopter, which is aerial, so that's a bad move. I'm going to try to send the savage toad and the mace, probably my best unit, and the fighting has begun. The purpose is to get past the turrets, maybe destroy them all, reach the enemy's base and destroy his piggy bank and other buildings, take his tickets, and that's pretty much it. As you can see, I only have a deck available of up to 15 cards. I cannot use more, and I just got to the enemy's base and I destroyed all of his buildings. While you're getting his tickets, his money, you can also get a few rare cards if they're available. Okay. And that's it. No new cards found, no tickets received, because I already attacked this guy once or twice. Now I have depleted some of my cards, so I must shop for more. It's all at random and sometimes you can grow frustrated because you don't get the cards you want. Let's try again with the common pack. Okay, so we got this little guy here. Overdrive, Savage Toad and Theta. Some of them are boosts for your current attacks. They may clear the path for you, or they may speed up the attack, or various other perks. Meanwhile, while you're off doing something else, you can leave the device behind and you'll find out that you're being attacked. That's why it's good to have turrets, reinforcements and upgrades here. As you can see, we can upgrade buildings. You can wake up this little guy. And this is the character called Mace. This is part of the super cards. There are super characters that you can feed. So I can feed this guy with other cards, lesser cards. Maybe this one here, for example. It increases his experience and helps him level up while also keeping him less famished. Okay, now another battle, this time in multiplayer. This is a real player, just like me. And I don't know if he's at his device or not. Let's see, he has 2 towers with pretty decent health, but I'm going to attack him anyway. I start off with a Savage Toad, Bowler Puff, then a perk, Focus Fire, and let's try Mr. Boost, and then Clear Path, and maybe finish it off with a Unicopter. It would be ideal for me to reach his base and destroy those turrets, if possible. If not, I'll lose my cards, lose the battle, and then have to spend a ton of money trying to buy new cards. And if you don't have money, you have to wait for the buildings in your base to start making that money. Okay, so I got past the turrets and now I'm shooting his piggy bank and taking his tickets. Since he's a real guy just like me, he's probably going to be angry when he comes to his tablet or phone and finds out that his tickets have been taken. It's a victory. We have only 79 tickets and some cards, some of them locked because they're higher level than we are right now. So we have player versus player, we have AI battles, and all the weapons you see here are basically toys. This is a childish game. We have cards that represent a child's toy, a little robot, unicorn, and other things like that. It's a collectible card game, by the way. And there are timers for everything, which makes it a freemium game. We got 20 minutes till the super card maze wakes up. You can place 15 cards on a path, so those are the limitations that you'll meet. Okay, so let's try to shop once more. Maybe this time we can actually get lucky. Clean path again. This one is a self-destruct toy. This one is Mr. Boost, and this one is useless because we're not level 9. As you can see, that was a pretty bad choice because we were out of luck. But if you try an easier mission like this one, I guess you can succeed. It's a fun game, I'll give it that much. It's not frustrating, especially if you know the drill. If you know what cards to place on the drawing board. This little guy has some statues of chickens and some statues of bears on his fortress, so that's why it's cool to customize your own base, because you can make it quirky, original and unique. The game is called Toy Rush. It's childish, it's fun. You can use healing units, ranged units, you got damage absorbance, kamikaze units, and a ton of other cards to play with. If you want to see what they do, you swipe them down and you see stuff like removes pad defense, increases damage, and tells toys to attack a specific target. Or tech toy equipped with a laser. Okay, so yet another combat one. The game is called Toy Rush, it's fun, and we're giving it an 8.5 out of 10 because it's a simple game and it kind of relies on mechanisms that take a while. For example, you have to wait many minutes for a building to upgrade or for a unit to come back to life. We're level 6 right now, and this is pretty much it. Androidpipe.com gives this game, Toy Rush, 8.5 out of 10.